Things you don't care, people you never care.
That was really good.
Yeah. All right. Welcome back to Banana Bytes. This is episode 4. This is the podcast where it's people you don't know talking about things you don't care about in a place you've probably never heard of. Yeah, I actually got through
that was the first time you tried that.
Whew, that's actually a tough tagline.
Take one.
Take one.
Yeah.
All right. So, big, you're probably all wondering where Jared is. Let's just go ahead and address that.
Yep.
Jared is
Off
out
in the room.
sick. Yeah, which we'll get to in just a second. Let's introduce you first to Patrick. Patrick is our director of groups now here at the Bananas. He was an intern with myself in the very first year.
Best class ever, by the way.
Best class ever. And I'll tell you just very quickly,
no doubt about
this
it.
is how I knew Patrick and I were going to be friends. Very first day, we're sitting over here at the picnic tables, and Emily goes, all right, we'll do something different. I don't really, everybody asks all these funny questions. She goes, who's your favorite celebrity crush? And my hand shot up. And
I was right behind him.
Yeah, he was literally right behind me, and she just saw me first, and she picked me. And I didn't, without hesitation, I went Matthew McConaughey. And under his breath, Patrick goes, dang it.
Dang it.
And
That was it. That was
I
no
looked
doubt
across,
about it.
and I was like,
I'm not picking a girl. Matthew
No,
McConaughey
no,
with anybody.
that's
Anybody.
easy.
Did we
answer.
become best friends?
Yeah, I looked across, and I was like, yep.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Anyway, that's Patrick. Danny, you actually work with Patrick on like a daily basis.
Yeah, it's about a year and a half later. Me and Patrick share an office with Liz, and we've been going to meetings together since about over a year now.
Yep.
We do a lot of different stuff together. This weekend, we actually did a mascot appearance. Typically, with the mascot appearances, I am the one wearing the mascot costume. But this time, Patrick was the one who said we would do it. So
I got trapped into it.
I told him to do it.
Yeah.
And he was split for about an hour. Saturday morning?
I was really worried that I wouldn't fit into it. I've put it on before, and it was a little tight around the thighs, so I've always avoided it and just pushed it towards Danny.
Right.
And then this time I realized that I was trapped and I had to do it. And then I think I did a good job.
Yeah,
you can't see anything below here. You have this much vision. That's it. And then everything else is who am I touching below me? I have no idea. Okay.
Who's touching you?
Who's touching me?
Kids are just like hitting you.
I tried to go down.
Yeah, there were
to
some crazy kids there, but it was a good time. People were pretty happy.
Yeah.
So basically, me and Patrick are together every day, driving around nonstop.
I took his old title.
Yeah,
So
I'm the
happy about
director of
that.
groups.
Love
So
it. Love it. Sounds flows so well.
yeah, but yeah, he's here. You'll be seeing more of Patrick. He will be doing different reporting, checking in on Patrick's life. His big motto is
It's fine.
it's fine.
It's fine.
It's gonna be
Keeps
fun.
us all level-headed
It's all
here in the
fine.
office.
Barry's about to jump ship, and I'm like, dude, no, come back. Come back.
Patrick is
gotta be okay.
probably
Always
one of
off
the
the
most.
plank.
He's one of the most level-headed. Just all right, dude. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. He keeps everybody steady, which is probably his greatest
Right. Right.
attribute.
Thank you.
And-
That's a good comment. Thank you. Thanks.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And he's here today because Jared has taken his first ever
Sick day.
in
This is something we need to
history
address.
of the Savannah Bananas. Jared's
Yeah,
tenure.
2.5 years
Yeah.
now. No sick days. 0.
Right.
And then, boom, out of
You got
nowhere.
sick?
How many
So
sick
he
days
was-
have y'all had? I mean,
I've probably missed between 3 and
Yeah, 3 or 4
7
in a
days
year.
over the past 2 years.
Year and a half, like 3 or 4
Yeah, I think so.
probably.
I
I don't think
Numbers.
I mean, I've taken no sick days, but a personal day here or there that I might have called a sick day. Is that the same thing? I don't know.
No, the nice thing is
They
we don't
don't
need to
make
worry.
us call it anything.
We don't need to worry about balancing how many sick days. The average U.S. person I saw today on the Google takes
Google?
about 8.5 sick days per year.
Danny's Google of the
So
week.
none of us really do that. So the nice thing is we don't have to worry about balancing them out and
No, they
feeling
don't.
like, oh, if we're sick, we're not gonna be able to call off.
No, we enjoy coming to work. It's a fun office. So I mean,
Shout out, Jesse and Emily.
There's no
Oh,
rules.
yeah.
No rules.
Yeah, thanks Jesse and Emily and Jared. You guys are the best.
Yeah. So
But Jared, just unfathomable that you have not missed a day in 2 years.
yeah.
That being said,
Cal Ripken never really missed
kind
a
of
day.
wondering
Kinda
what
thought
you're
about
doing
that.
today.
Yep. Cal
How
Ripken.
sick is Jared?
Big Jared, how many
is
days
he?
today
Has
missed?
anyone seen Jared?
It's true.
What is he actually doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. Whatever you think Jared's doing, comment below. We're not sure, honestly.
Is it like
You
in the
don't-
NFL when they-
You don't just not miss 2.5 years and then just, I'll get sick. Hopefully he'll get better.
Yeah. And nice thing with Patrick here, he just moved into a new house. It looks
Yeah,
like.
speaking of
Yeah,
houses.
just moved into a new place. Beautiful. I got a backyard That's what it's all. Game changer for my dog. My dog can roam without me putting him on a leash because I don't want to get pulled.
Big dog.
Big dog, yeah. So
Golden Retriever.
got a new place, love it. Just started moving in. First day, moved in all the heavy stuff. I was beat. I've been putting work in for hours. And then these kids, they come over, these idiots over here, and go ahead. Tell them
I
what tell
texted
them
Danny before we went. I was like, "You think we should go early and help him?" Danny's like, "Nah."
I'm slaving away at the laundromat.
Oh yeah, slaving away at the
You know how
laundromat.
expensive the laundromat is?
Yeah, it's like $8.
No, it's like 28 quarters to do the heavy load. I mean who has 28 quarters?
So we go to Patrick's house a few weekends ago. Just moved into the house. No boxes everywhere. The living room is set up like it's been there for years. So TV mounted.
Look good.
Table, 2 couches, perfectly set up. We get some to-go food from a local Mexican restaurant out that way in Bluffton.
Yep.
I got enchiladas. I got something I needed to use a fork and a knife for. I'm not sure that you had just tacos.
Just
or
tacos,
burritos.
but I still had rice and beans.
Right, and you want to eat everything separately. I get there and everything's all set up. Some boxes everywhere. Every drawer is empty. And Patrick gets offended when I ask him where the silverware is.
Because I've been slaving away every day.
It's like,
and you come in
it's
with
like
your
on the-
food, and you didn't bring me any. Did I get any food? No.
We asked you.
No, you did not.
Yes, we did. We called you from the place.
I've been eating frozen pizza that whole week.
And
My
s'mores.
girlfriend and s'mores. Girlfriend went out of town. You guys know what that's like. Your girlfriend leaves town. You might not know, but
don't,
he
actually.
probably
I feel
knows.
like,
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
but yeah, there's, Lizzie was out of town this weekend. And when she's out of town, I typically rough it. I didn't leave
You
the
don't eat
couch.
anything. Yeah, don't leave the couch, no eating.
On Saturday, I took 2 naps before 1 o'clock. After
I can't
I
take
went to
care of
Mascot.
myself.
After I went to Home Goods, I took a good nap. That's the best thing about being in a new place is kind of being able to decorate it. And something for myself and Patrick we've learned since leaving college, since you can't really put up a poster or a USA flag in the living room anymore, or like a picture of John Belushi in the living room. We have to actually make our houses look like they're.
That'd be awesome.
I don't
Real people
understand.
living in there,
I don't
so.
understand. I went to Hobby Lobby this weekend and we went through the whole let's decorate. I don't understand. I'm going off in a rant here. I don't understand why
Back up, Barry.
decorating the house has to be all girly things. Like, why can't it look? Why does it have to be a flower? She wanted to stick a flower on her wall. I'm not putting a flower on there.
Well, we're getting older to be a little more sophisticated. I leave all the artsy stuff to Lizzie. She's pretty creative.
But the whole house is artsy.
But,
It's the
yeah.
living room. It's the bedrooms.
Not
it's
the
this.
whole house.
I get the garage with no air conditioning. No air conditioning.
But you do have a pool table in the garage.
That's true.
It's like a pool
but
table.
you have to shoot like this.
No, I bought a small stick today.
says
Shout out
you
to
have to go to
Amusement
Seinfeld.
Services down there on Abercorn. Got a short stick. Doesn't hit the wall. Perfect. Got a new stick. It hits lasers.
The one side of the table, Ben, if you're listening back there,
Don't break the secrets.
you
Secrets on the table.
you have the table is really close to the wall, so you got to shoot like straight up.
That's just
It's
on one
it's like,
side,
I
though.
felt like Kramer and Seinfeld just like jammed in trying to play pool. But it's a great.
When
It's
you
a
guys
great.
come over next, it'll be perfect.
It's a
It'll
great
be
billiards
easy.
room.
Still no AC though.
Still no AC.
No,
but
I'm out. I'm out.
Mounted television.
Okay.
I went
now
in
back
there. So I went to Best Buy thinking, just what do I need to buy? Never mounted television. They hand me this box. I'm like, okay, this is easy. I got a small drill. We'll mount this thing. And then I learned I had no idea what a stud was. Do you know? You probably know what a stud was. You know what a stud is? Okay, I guess I'm. But I didn't know how to find that.
It's not a college.
So I had to
anymore,
go find
you know?
my buddy who knew how to do that, and I basically was just watching him. But learned a lot about studs. Learned how to mount a TV. I watched, didn't actually do anything.
Big stud guy, huh?
Big stud guy.
Yeah.
So he mounted the television, and I tried to stream football off my hotspot because Hargrave hasn't came yet. Terrible. Just play 50 seconds. Aaron Rodgers is injured on the ground, doesn't move, and then I'm waiting. Then he moves, and then is he injured? I don't know. Home Goods, terrible place. Hobby Lobby, terrible place. Let
I
guys
disagree.
decorate the house.
I like going. I'm kind of getting more and more trust where I can buy more stuff for the house like that. It's usually gets put like in the back room.
Oh,
like it gets
I
hidden.
offered one thing. I said, "Oh, wait, let's get this. How do you like this?"
No.
No, and I got like the look of death, and I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go back to my garage."
Jesus Christ.
He's also been decorating his corner of the office for about 2 years now, and there's nothing up there. So.
Nothing. Well, that's not true. Service Brewing sign.
I can only,
And
Shout out to Service.
my college diploma. I
can
worked
only imagine
hard
what
for
Tori's
that.
dealing with
I worked
right now.
really hard for that.
did you injure yourself when you were decorating this weekend, or is it
No.
something else?
We put out a parkour video, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
yesterday, I think. A couple
Today
days
or
ago.
yesterday.
Yeah.
A couple days ago, I think.
I'm not really sure what day it is anymore. It's just it's all the
Let's
same.
let's check that out.
Yeah, let's
Let's see what happened to
let's
Patrick.
watch
here.
it right here, and then Patrick, you can show us.
This is the most athletic thing I've done, by the way, since
All right, here
bowling
we go.
last week.
Patrick, you can show us where the injury actually took place.
You know where. Actually, it could be two things. The opening is that's actually hurt worse than this did.
Yeah, it really started off with a bang.
Pure adrenaline right there.
Patrick's coming in.
Jared's so light on his feet.
He is. He's so elegant like a gazelle.
It's a nice heel
Like
clip.
a gazelle.
This was
Yeah,
real, by the
that was
way.
good.
That was 100% a
The
meeting being
the
set.
sandstorm really got it going right there. Just trash everywhere.
Look at
knocked
that.
over.
That's a 12-inch vertical max.
And then Barry gets to do his part in the air conditioning, not moving around.
Shout out to Ben Sheffield.
Tell me you guys didn't want to do parkour though. You were so excited back then.
Nope.
Never.
It seemed easier to do before I actually did it, you know, especially in like work shoes and
We gotta get that video right there. We need that one.
Yeah, him bouncing
that
around.
broke all of Kiki's
Axe
stuff
actually
right
broke.
there.
This is actually, I love this. I love this cell phone video part. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I was a pretty good cameraman right there, man. Thought I was right up in the action.
Okay, so right here.
Uh,
This looks like where
All right, Patrick, talk us through it.
This is pure adrenaline and caffeine only. This is, I thought I had this. They said gainer. I don't know what a gainer is, but I thought I would give it a try. Tried to call the fence, didn't get there. Gainer. I guess that's what a gainer is. Right there. Elbow, slice.
Ooh, I think you're
slice.
supposed to slide off the table right there. You got pretty high up in the fence right there, though. I was pretty impressed.
Is a gainer a flip?
I'm not really sure. I think you know what a gainer is.
Is that when you run
actually
forward but
it.
do a backflip at the same time? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
You know what a
really.
gainer is?
Yeah,
Email
comment.
Patrick.
I've heard guys yell it when they do parkour, so I think I yelled it a couple times.
Nobody yells anything they do at parkour because there's just heavy metal music in the
You're
background.
supposed to yell parkour, though. to kinda-
Parkour.
You let people know
You
you're
yell
doing
parkour to get the adrenaline
Oh,
going.
fair.
Because then if not, you're just running off walls and doing.
Yeah, people need to know what you're doing.
They need
so.
to know.
You
That
add the
makes
music
sense.
in later. It's not like they play a big boom box and run around. You add the music in later. So definitely one of the funner videos I've ever been a part of.
Is it more fun or funner? Is funner a word?
No, it's more fun.
Thank you. He
That's
says
a
it
funner
every
thing?
day.
I
Every
know.
day I get the.
I can't-
That was
I don't
so
have
much
the
more
heart
fun.
to correct him on
Did I say it
camera.
again?
You
just said it, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
it
you
was
cracked him on
one of
camera.
the more fun videos.
Yeah, all right. Speaking of
This is day one of
videos-
Danny saying more fun.
Speaking of videos, I got a bone to pick. Not really a bone, more of a
It's more of a
thank you, I guess. Shout out to the Making Bacon and their marketing team for watching every second of everything we do, because they did some serious
Number one
digging.
fans.
Yeah, thank you guys. Like, you
Not
might
sure how
actually
people-
be our number one fans.
Not sure how many views we get, but that
No,
was.
but it's probably them because they did some serious research and they brought up some stuff from my past. Used it out of context. Not apologizing.
That's
for
not
who-
you anymore, though.
It's not. I'm not apologizing for who I was. Back in my Swainsboro days, but I moved on.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to Macon for
Yeah.
you guys
Definitely
watch
shout out.
everything apparently. So
I appreciate knowing that no matter what, my mom, my grandma, and the Making Bacon
are
gonna
watching.
watch
Yep.
all
They're
of my
watching
stuff, so.
absolutely everything we do. So that brings us to our final topic of the day. Probably the biggest thing from this past weekend, the Jon Pardi concert. If you were here, you were not alone. Apparently there were like 3,500, 4,000 people here. It was
Yeah.
apparently huge.
Yeah.
So-
On one side of the stadium.
Yeah,
well, no, they
everything-
were all on the field and stuff. So.
Yeah, but like that half.
Seeing that,
Usually
you know-
games we get the whole thing.
That's
spread
true.
out, and it still is fun.
I opened up Snapchat and you can go to the map now and it shows you like the hot spots in town and it was red. All of Daphne Park was red. And
Yeah.
I clicked on it and there were just snap stories for days. of
I watched
people
a few
just-
videos. It's pretty crazy.
People were
Pretty
just
fun.
going crazy. Ben, come on back here. You were actually
Since the three of us were actually none of us were there.
none of us were there
Get him.
actually.
Ben was doing what-
Take a seat.
was
Take a
here.
seat. Get in there.
Ben was doing what he does by filming everything.
Yeah, right here.
So
Hey. Yeah.
So Ben, tell us about the concert. We weren't there.
Yeah, it was crazy. Because, I mean, yeah, we normally do have a lot of people here, the same amount, I guess, but they're all in the field. So, they're normally up here in the stands. It was just insane. They're all out there on the field. We had Jon Pardi as the headliner.
Yep.
But we had two openers, Midland and Runaway June. I don't know if you guys
apparently they're pretty popular.
heard
in the
of it.
country
I like
music
that
world.
second name. That one sounds good.
Runaway Gene.
Runaway
Yeah,
June?
yeah.
They were pretty good.
They were big hits. I mean, they got a lot of tickets sold, and people were really excited about the openers
They were
too.
kind of like the Dixie
So,
Chicks.
Nice.
Three girls.
Less political.
Less political, Dixie Chicks.
Allegedly.
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 But yeah, I was here to do a lot of video. We're filming for the documentary at the concert, and
Yo, what all did you do? Did you just like walk around and do videos or?
yeah, I mean, I filmed a little bit of the concert, but a lot of it was walking around, following Jared and Jesse and what
Nice.
they were doing.
Oh boy.
And,
Constant content right there.
So how tired are you today?
A lot of steps.
Yeah, I had to follow Jesse around the stadium probably 3 or 4
Yeah, I
times.
mean, it led to Jared's first sick day in 2 years. So I'm assuming
It must have been pretty
I'm,
crazy.
I'm kind of applauding anybody who's here.
I just
today.
had a bright idea. Tell me what you guys think. We might need to get Ben like a Segway to keep up with Jesse.
Yeah, I
We
like
can
that.
attach some part of camera, some
Yes, he's
camera
tall,
thing to the
long
segway too.
strides, and he walks like
Yeah.
constantly. What do you think?
I just think, I need some kind of like little scooter with the camera mounted on it.
Oh, that's perfect.
That'd be awesome. And then we need someone to be following him on the scooter with the camera.
Yes. No, the drone. We'll have the drone.
Yeah, I think the
Just
drone's the only
following
thing that
him.
can keep up. So yeah, and you got to meet Jon Pardi, I'm assuming.
I
I
didn't
heard you
get
almost got
talking.
kicked out of our concert.
Yeah, he had his meet and greet here before the concert, his little VIP thing. They did like an acoustic set out here, and they had a little
It sounded pretty good.
signing booth. Yeah,
That's
it
pretty cool.
Sounded really cool. And I went back there and was just getting a few shots for the documentary of him signing some posters, and the management of Jon Pardi did not approve. Of it. And,
Well, you didn't
So
have
you
a
stuck into the
VIP
what?
bracelet
You didn't have
on,
a
man.
VIP
No.
To be
You
fair,
didn't have- yeah.
to be
No.
fair, you never bracelet
Yeah.
on. That's
I didn't have a bracelet. But
Rules is
like,
rules.
I had a camera with a really nice microphone. But yes, they were saying, yeah, I should wipe that footage off. And I
Might have a little dirt on my boots.
or might wipe that footage off. And we got some more fun stuff coming on. You're gonna see plenty of Patrick over the coming weeks. We have Halloween coming up. It's a big topic. Patrick's gonna be doing a lot of reporting for us, getting out in the field.
I gotta get a costume. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that.
He'll get a costume. We'll talk about Halloween costumes.
Yeah. Tune in next week. We're going to have some good stuff for you. And then the week after that, we actually have something special planned. Let's not reveal it
Yeah.
yet. But
And we'll be looking at you next week. So
that's it. That's episode 4.
get well,
So,
Jared.
Yeah, if you're really
Welcome, Patrick.
sick.
If you're really sick, yeah.
We don't know.
Parkour!
Allegedly.
See you guys.
Parkour.
Have a good one.